The bridge was never meant to be a home. Every night cars thundered across it, their headlights flashing like restless eyes, engines roaring without a thought for what lay beneath. The concrete pillars stood cold and damp, streaked with years of grime and rainwater. Under that bridge, where the city forgot its unwanted, a pregnant woman slept on flattened cardboard, curled on her side to protect the life growing inside her. Her name was Leela. She was 8 months pregnant, her belly round and heavy beneath an oversized sweater that once belonged to someone else. The sweater smelled faintly of dust and smoke, and it did little to keep out the chill of the night air. One hand was tucked under her head, the other wrapped protectively around her stomach. Each time a truck passed overhead, the ground vibrated, and she stirred slightly, murmuring something only the darkness heard. That night, the city glittered above the bridge, restaurants buzzing, music drifting from open windows, laughter spilling onto sidewalks. Below, Leela shivered. She had not always slept under a bridge. Months earlier, she had lived in a single room with peeling paint and a window that barely closed. She had shared it with a man she believed loved her. When he found out she was pregnant, his affection turned to anger, then to absence. He left one morning and never came back. The rent fell due, and without money or family to turn to, the street became her only option. She tried shelters. They were overcrowded, dangerous, and often turned her away when they saw her belly. Some nights she begged for food. Some nights she went hungry. Under the bridge, at least, no one chased her away. That was where Adrian Cole saw her. Adrian was a billionaire, though the city knew him more as a name on towering buildings and charitable foundations than as a man. That night, he was not attending a gala or a board meeting. He was sitting in the back of his sleek black sedan, returning from a late inspection of one of his construction sites. "Take the long way," he told his driver, staring out the window. The driver nodded and veered off the main road, taking a quieter route beneath the bridge. As the car slowed, Adrian's eyes caught on a shape near one of the pillars. At first, he thought it was a pile of discarded clothes. Then the shape moved. "Stop the car," Adrian said. The driver hesitated. "Sir, this area—" "Stop," Adrian repeated. The car rolled to a halt. Adrian leaned forward, peering through the window. Under the bridge, illuminated by a flickering streetlight, lay a woman. Even from a distance, her pregnancy was unmistakable. She slept curled tightly, as if the world itself were something to hide from. Adrian felt a sharp, unfamiliar pull in his chest. "Is she sleeping there?" he asked quietly. The driver followed his gaze and frowned. "Looks like it, sir." Adrian opened the door. Cold air rushed in, carrying the smell of damp concrete and exhaust fumes. He stepped out, his polished shoes crunching on gravel. Leela stirred as footsteps approached. Her eyes snapped open, wide with fear. She scrambled to sit up, clutching her belly. "I'm sorry. I'll leave. I won't cause trouble." Adrian stopped a few feet away, holding up his hands. "I'm not here to hurt you. I just saw you." She stared at him, confused. No one ever stopped just because they saw her. "You shouldn't be sleeping here," Adrian continued, his tone gentle but firm. "It's not safe, especially not for you." Leela laughed bitterly. "Neither is the street. Neither is anywhere." Adrian didn't know what to say to that. "Do you have somewhere to go?" She shook her head. "No." A long silence stretched between them, broken only by the roar of cars above. "Do you need food?" Adrian asked. Leela hesitated, pride warring with hunger. Her stomach growled, answering for her. "Yes," she whispered. Adrian turned to his driver. "Bring the food from the car." Within minutes, Leela was holding a warm meal in trembling hands. She ate slowly at first, then faster, tears slipping down her cheeks as the warmth spread through her body. Adrian watched her, something heavy settling in his chest. "What's your name?" he asked. "Lila," she replied. "How long have you been here?" 3 weeks, she said. Before that, different places. Doorways, bus stations. Family? He asked. She shook her head again. My parents died years ago. I was alone even before this. Adrian looked away, his jaw tightening. Come with me, he said suddenly. Lila froze. Fear flashed across her face. Where? Somewhere safe, Adrian replied. You can rest. You can see a doctor. I don't have money, she said quickly. You won't need it. She studied his face, searching for deception. All she saw was exhaustion and something like regret. Why? She asked. Why help me? Adrian swallowed. Because I can't pretend I didn't see you. After a long moment, she nodded. The car carried them away from the bridge, its shadow shrinking behind them. Adrian didn't take her to his mansion. Instead, he drove her to a private clinic. Doctors examined her, cleaned her wounds, and confirmed what she already knew. The baby was healthy, but Lila was dangerously undernourished. She needs rest, proper food, and regular checkups, the doctor said. Make sure she gets them, Adrian replied. He arranged for Lila to stay in a small apartment owned by one of his companies. It wasn't luxurious, but it was clean, warm, and quiet. To Lila, it felt unreal. Days turned into weeks. Lila began to sleep through the night without fear. She ate full meals. She laughed for the first time in months. Adrian visited occasionally, never intruding, always respectful. But one day, during a quiet conversation, Lila noticed something. You always look sad, she said gently. Adrian smiled faintly. I didn't expect you to notice. What's wrong? She asked. Adrian hesitated, then spoke. I had a sister. She got pregnant young. My family disowned her. I was too busy chasing success to stand up for her. She died giving birth. I never even met my niece. Lila reached for his hand. I'm sorry. So when I saw you under that bridge, Adrian continued, his voice thick, it felt like the past was asking me what I was going to do differently this time. Lila squeezed his hand. You did something. When Lila went into labor, Adrian was there. He waited outside the delivery room, pacing like an anxious father. The baby was born healthy, a girl with a strong cry that filled the room. Lila named her Hope. Adrian stood beside her bed, tears in his eyes, feeling something he had not felt in years. Peace. The bridge still stood. Cars still pass over it every night. But under it, there was no longer a pregnant woman sleeping on cardboard. Sometimes all it takes is one person who chooses to stop, to see, and to act. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more powerful, life-changing stories.